Hello, welcome to the Pillars of the Spirit. On this episode, we're going to be covering part 1 of the mental emotional side and why it's important for you to cultivate gratitude and thankfulness first when you are on your journey. Stay tuned.
It's time to stop living your life like everyone else and learn to discover the spirit that is you.
First, what is gratitude and thankfulness and why is it important to you right now? So gratitude and thankfulness is an emotion or a vibration inside your body in which the more of it inside of your vibration, the more of it inside of your feeling base is going to cultivate more of it in your world to come towards you. Now I want you to take a moment to take a step back. When it comes to anything within the Pillars of the Spirit, we are not going to be trying to change your human self. We're trying to change you from the inside. We're trying to change you from deep within those pieces of your spirit and your soul, because that's how you cultivate true change. So I want you to set aside some of the things you may have heard in the past about how you fix or change things and just keep yourself in an open mind state. I want you to think of words as feelings and think of feelings as a vibration. So those things are really important when you're trying to cultivate change within, because you have to change your vibe in order to change the things that go on in your world. So if you start to focus in on uplifting that vibration, then the universe and your experiences in your outer world are naturally going to have to follow suit, and so is your body. So when it comes to cultivating gratefulness or thankfulness, that is a feeling of, think about where you are when you receive something. You're excited and you are like, oh my goodness, it's amazing that I got this. That's the frequency that you want to have within you on a consistent basis. First, we have to decide which works better for you, though, to use the word thankful or to use the word grateful. So establish which vibration feels better to you. Does using the word gratitude or grateful make you feel like you're worthy? Does it make you feel like you're receiving something that you deserve? Does it make you feel just wide open with excitement of what's next? Or does using thankful feel better to you? So when you say thankful to yourself, does that make you feel more worthy than grateful? Does that make you feel like you're more in line with deserving? Each one of those words, even though in our language can mean the same thing, it's important to pay attention to the vibration and not just the sound. How does it make you feel? And then proceed with that word from this point forward. So for me, the word thankfulness makes me feel like I'm already there. It makes me feel like I'm worthy. It makes me feel like I'm abundant. So I tend to use thankful more than grateful, because grateful makes me feel like I received something I wasn't expecting and I didn't believe I was worthy of. But don't just follow how I believe. Pay attention to what you feel. That's most important. So I want you to think of it like this. When you have that feeling within you, it primes your energy to receive. And what does that mean? So if you feel thankful or gratefulness in your body, in your heart, in your emotion, in your vibration, then you're going to be telling the universe to bring you more of that. You're going to be saying, I vibrate at this level. And remember, the universe is only going to bring you at that which you vibrate at. So if you vibrate at the level of grateful and happy, that means that you're going to start to get unexpected things come into your world that are going to cause you to be more grateful and more happy. Just like if you, on the flip side, are unhappy and more things in your universe are going to show up that are going to make you more unhappy and are going to make you more frustrated. So you're just taking that same emotion and you're turning it so it's working more for your favor. When making change, you want the change to be positive. So you want that vibration of being grateful and being thankful to be alive within you. The more alive that is within you, the more alive it's going to be in your world. And it's also a very similar vibration to self-love. So you are in the back door cultivating self-love without even trying. So ways to practice gratefulness or thankfulness on a daily basis. So choose one of these methods. For 30 days is how long you want to hold this vibration to implement it, and for a minimal of 3 to 5 minutes at a time. But remember, we're going to do this slowly. Choose one. Don't choose multiple ones, because you choosing multiple ones can set you up to fail. You do not want to fail at any of the pillars of the spirit skills, because remember, we're cultivating a vibration. So if you fail, you're going to start cultivating the vibration of more failure. Different ways of practicing gratefulness or thankfulness in your everyday life. Taking a walk and choosing 4 things in nature that you think are just spectacular or beautiful and focusing on them. Remember, 3 to 5 minutes, 1 time per day. Also, calling and thanking a family member or friend. For this one, you can choose 1 person a day or you can choose multiple. I suggest 1, just so you make sure that, of course, you're able to succeed at it. Another way is being thankful to your body and body scans. This is one of my favorite skills. Closing your eyes, running through your body for all the cells and all the organs that function without you even saying anything most days, and just picking one and being thankful towards it and telling it how amazing it's doing. Treating it like it's a living thing, because you know what? It is. Also, I'm sure you've heard a lot about gratitude journals or thankfulness journals. Those are incredible, as well as affirmation cards and inspirational quotes. Those things to read each day can get you on the right track. If you're going to do affirmation cards or inspirational quotes, though, I suggest that you pick 1 quote and you study it for 3 to 5 minutes and you let it ponder, and then carry it throughout the day and keep revisiting. So gratitude or thankfulness journals, absolutely incredible. Also, affirmation cards, amazing ways to kind of get you out of that mode. First thing in the morning, it's wonderful to pull one and then carry it with you for the rest of the day to be your consistent reminder to bring you back into that vibrational frequency. Remember, there is no failing here. It's all about succeeding, and you're doing a great job just for trying. Some amazing things about the energy and cultivating the energy of gratefulness. The benefits: physically, sleeping better, becoming more peaceful, generally better health. Those are all things that studies show that being more thankful or grateful can bring to you. It also helps your frequencies then connected to receiving, which means that you're going to have more of that come towards you. The universe is going to return that vibe, but you must feel like you are already in a state of receiving something before you can actually bring something towards you. So it sort of puts you in that state before you even arrive there. It also paves your energy for change. And the higher your vibration, the more connected you are to knowing what your path is and what steps to take next. And again, what we spoke about, this cultivates self-love, which is really the foundation of everlasting change. So don't get overwhelmed. This skill is no different than tossing a ball in the air and having it come straight down. The problem is you haven't practiced it. So you've learned that there's a law that if you throw something in the air, it's going to come straight back down into your hands. That's because we did it so many times that we learned that as a pattern. The more you practice gratefulness and the more you practice thankfulness, the more you're going to understand that this is just as deeply ingrained of a universal law as throwing a ball in the air, as gravity is. So as you do this more and more, you're going to see the results, and that's going to open you up to more and more believing, which means more and more success, and ultimately more and more belief in you. Looking for more to master your growth? Then take a peek at our Patron Pro. This is where you're going to find specific suggestions on what types of journals to buy and what types of affirmation cards have really worked for our community and given you the most success. This is where you're going to find specific suggestions on journals and items that have really worked in our community over the past 2 decades to provide the most success. Also, gratitude reminders, inspirational quotes and visuals will be coming up for you to take a peek at any given time to keep you on track, and some more in-depth methods will be disclosed to you monthly on how to cultivate gratitude and thankfulness. So take a look at that Patron Pro and make sure that you peek at the tips and make sure that you keep this cultivation growing and growing within you as you find the spirit that is you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share so that you can also spread this knowledge with others who are in need right now. Just like it was a gift to you and a gift to me to have this information, it's also a gift of showing gratitude to provide it for someone else too that may be in need. My name is Jillian Greyse, and I'll see you on the next Pillars of the Spirit.